I'm a fan of Blair Cobbs. I am. I'm sorry. I just recently saw his interview on the Boxing Voice, and I'm sold. I'm sold on him as a person, not necessarily in the ring. And to be honest with you, I've only seen him fight one time. I've seen him fight Brad Solomon. He looked real good in the Brad Solomon fight. I did think he needs to work on his inside game. I felt like at times Brad Solomon would hold him and they would just kind of let him go. And he would kind of just be careless on the inside, have his hands down, just get caught with a left hook. And yeah, you're not getting knocked out because it's Brad Solomon. But had that been, Terence Crawford or Boots Ennis, you would have got knocked out. And speaking of Boots Ennis, I remember when Boots Ennis knocked out Thomas Delorme in the first round. Immediately after the fight, Blair Cobbs comes up to Boots Ennis and goes, "Yo, you know I would knock you the fuck out, right?" He goes, "No, I just want to make that clear." And do I believe that that would happen? Probably not, to be honest with you. But I like that energy. I like that confidence. Who else is coming at Boots Ennis like that? Who else is making it known that he wants to fight Boots Ennis? I don't know nobody else besides Blair Cobbs, Blair the Flair. And again, getting back to his interview on the Boxing Voice, the man has the gift of gab. The man knows how to talk. The man knows how to sell a fight. And since he has this confidence, he even called out Crawford in that interview. He said that, "Hey, Crawford, if you don't get the arrow fight, fight me. Why not me?" And again, I just like the confidence. I'm not saying that this guy's going to be the future pound for pound star. I'm just saying I'm a fan of his because of his confidence. I like the fact that he's out here trying to get the biggest and toughest fight. Out here trying to prove he's the best. A lot of these fighters, you put a mic in front of their face, who do you want to fight next? Well, you have to talk to my team. Oh, I want to thank Al Heyman. Oh, I don't know. Let's see what my trainer does and let's see what this. Nah, this dude is calling motherfuckers out, pulling up to motherfuckers right after their fight. Immediately, the sweat has not dropped, hasn't been dry from you being in the ring, and he's coming up to you telling you he would knock you out. You know what I'm saying? Going on the Boxing Voice, on one of the biggest YouTube boxing pages, and calling out Crawford. You know, and I'm a little bit disappointed in the zone because I didn't know this guy was that big of a talker. If I'm Golden Boy, I'm trying to sell this guy as much as possible because this is a future opponent probably for Virgil Ortiz. And since he fights on the zone, since Golden Boy promotes Blair Cobbs and they do their shows on the zone, he can maybe fight a Conor Benn down the line who also fights on the zone. Like, there's a lot of fights for him in the welterweight division, and the guy seems dead set on proving he is worthy of being one of the top names. He's dead set on proving himself to the public and going after the toughest fight. And again, I'm only going by what his words say. He's calling out these guys. Again, I don't know nobody else. And I don't mean not one single person calling out Boots Ennis. Not one. And he is. He's one of the people that came up to him and pressed him. Not pressed him, that's probably the wrong word. Came up to him and let him know, like, "Hey, man, I want to fight. I would knock you out." And it wasn't taken serious again because Blair Cobbs isn't a big name. And even I'll admit that. Again, I just said I'm a fan. So I guess now every time I bring up Blair Cobbs, I have to announce that. I'm excusing my bias. But yeah, I don't know if he beats all these guys. And quite honestly, I don't think he beats Boots Ennis. I don't think he beats Crawford. But I like the confidence. I like the fact that he has the gift of gab. The fact that he's willing to talk. The fact that he's willing to trash talk. I feel like none of these fighters do that anymore. It's like, I can't think of a good trash talker. Maybe Chris Colbert, but he fights so infrequent. And he fights at a lower weight where people are not paying attention too much as well. Tony Harrison's a good trash talker. Keith Thurman. But I feel like Blair Cobbs is the best out of all of them. And for the people who haven't seen the interview, by the way, the interview will be in the description if you guys want to see the one I'm talking about. He reminds me of a young Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is a fantastic talker, and he can really sell a fight. And that's the kind of mold of trash talker I see Blair the Fair Cobbs in. And I could only imagine a press conference between these two guys. Both these guys are super ultra confident in their skills. And I would love to see them not only fight in the ring, but fight in the press conference. And when I mean fight in the press conference, I mean verbally. Exchanging words and stuff like that. Not no fisticuffs at the press conference. We obviously do not want that. But I like the kid. I like the guy. He's in his early 30s. He's 15-0-1, so he hasn't had a lot of professional fights in his, and he's already in his early 30s. But I do like the fact that he's in a rush to get into these fights. He's not out here pussyfooting, trying to avoid fighting all these these up and coming guys. He's calling out the best. He says he's willing to fight anybody, and quite honestly, it's a breath of fresh air in boxing. But all right, guys, that's my video. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of Blair Cobbs. If you saw the interview or if you've seen him fight before. Also, I go live every single Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. So it's a live call-in show. So if you guys want to call in and talk about Blair Cobbs or anything else regarding boxing, please do. That's 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on this page. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and until next time, peace.